understand 12.
Right, but I wouldn't.
Because I've worked over 16 years, so I think that's a long time to,
Okay,
long time to be a
so-
politician. Too long.
so now if we go to 13, you're gonna explain to us a little bit about the yellow portion here?
Yes.
Okay. So any other questions? I mean, this legal opinion is a lot, and I mean, I'll take some time to look at it tomorrow.
Well, we have 30 days.
Provided the cost difference between what the commission's recommendation and the administration's recommendation is. But it's really not as clear in terms of the outline. Is there a way that you could create a different spreadsheet that shows what the benefits?
I think they're comparisons compared to occurrence.
Correct.
They're not comparison, these two aren't comparisons to each other, they're
Okay.
comparisons to this.
Okay, I got you.
So our current cost is $260. Current cost for the Fringe Benefits Commission's recommendation would be $185, so a savings of $75,000. And the current cost, or the cost for the administration recommendation would be $46,000, $47,000 with the savings of $214,000.
Okay.
Okay, but, I, just so I'm clear, on this item, the receive and file for the Fringe Benefit Commission, we're just receiving and filing what they said and saying, okay, thank you very much.
Right, and then at
But do-
13, we have an option either to approve or deny the mayor's or the administration.
Or change it.
Change it.
Okay, all right, so we don't really have to do anything other than that for this one, just move on from this one.
I have a question before we move on.
Hello?
The term vested, for example, non-vested benefits. Are we talking about those being the benefits of the people who are or are not vested in the plan?
I know the term is used in both capacities. A vested benefit is only one that would be like a pension benefit. Under the state law, what non-vested, anything besides your pension is what they consider a non-vested benefit, and that is what is subject to be changed by the legislative body, because it's not protected under a collective bargaining agreement as an elected official. That would be a non-vested benefit. So anything, medical, dental, life, vision, Medicare reimbursement, those are all considered non-vested benefits. But within a pension plan, you can either be vested or non-vested. So the term gets used in a couple different ways.
Yeah,
Misuse.
that's what bothers me here. I mean, that's part of what bothers me here. Second question is, for example, the sentence, this resolution will not, or is not intended, nor will it in any way impact any vested pension benefits that any former or current elected official may have. How is vested used in that instance? That's with regard to whether they are vested in a plan. Is that correct?
Could you tell me what you're reading from,
No,
Councilman Neal?
it's an old document. It's a
I think it's what it
resolution.
says, vested pension benefits.
Pardon?
Did you read where it said clearly vested pension benefits? Is that what the sentence said?
Yeah, what it says, this resolution is not, this is the resolution that came before us last year in May. This resolution is not intended, nor will it in any way impact any vested pension benefits that any former or current elected official may have.
And it clearly describes their pension benefits. Not any medical, dental, life insurance, vision, anything like that. It's clearly their pension.
Okay, thank you.
Is that something you want to have?
Yeah, something I already had.
Yes.
Yellow.
Yes, okay, so,
Finish describing.
go ahead.
Okay, so the administration's recommendation that's actually on the agenda for an approved vote leaves current full-time electeds with the benefits that they have. Those would be effective for the term of their full-time elected office. Eliminates current part-time elected benefits while in office, as well as in retirement for current retirees pre-65 and post-65. It offers a $1,800 a year stipend that could be used at their discretion. So it would be an $1,800 payment that they would be able to use for expenses as they see fit.
So paid out at their request?
There's a couple of variations to the particulars. I mean, you can pay them out a monthly amount, or you can ask for receipts for reimbursement. But the max amount that would be afforded to them would be $1,800.
Is that a person or a family?
I'm sorry?
Is that per person or a family? I wonder how that, what do you mean? I'm just asking because I know like my dad's a Ford salary and he gets $1,700, but he has a wife, so she gets $1,700. Like they each get that amount. Is there a difference for a family or a single person? That's what I'm wondering. No?
How do they arrive at 1,800?
We actually had Cadillac Insurance do, the company that we work with, they actually did some research for us and shared with us kind of what they've seen in other municipalities and in the county levels. And they said that the stipends ranged anywhere from $1,500 to $2,500. But the next level that we asked them to do is to really take a look at what could you purchase on the market for that amount. And basically, for $180 a month, there are opportunities for people to buy supplemental plans to Medicare, as well as some health insurance plans. There are capabilities to do that on the market. So in terms of where municipalities are going and where different counties are going, it's certainly, this is not something new. We see, retirees at GM, Ford, all around us. They go to a system where they're giving a stipend for benefits instead of purchasing that fully insured policy.
But that's, if I may, that's only for people over 65. They're only doing it to people over 65 at Ford, GM, and whatever price. What they're doing is after 65, it's a supplemental to their Medicare.
Our
And they live on
retirees over
1,800. They do not take that insurance away until after they're 65.
But are ours over 65 that we're talking about, these electeds?
Yes, actually, if you look at the
I'm not over
the
65.
current
You're not
pre-
retired.
Well,
the current pre-65s, there's only 3 people that sit in that category. The rest of our retirees are all post-65.
But
So,
you,
if I may,
Yes.
current retirees, post 65, Tony Nacita,
Yes.
he's currently covered under the TGM plan, or do you know what plan he's covered under?
Actually, based upon when he retired, he is covered under the electives.
What about me?
You're under TGM because you retired under TGM.
Phil Sturkowitz?
who?
Phil Sturkowitz, her husband was on the council for many years, George, Joe Sturkowitz.
and I think Pauline's under the electives too.
Yes, Pauline Torres on the electives as well. Yes.
Okay, thank you.
So most of these people are on Medicare.
They're all Medicare primary.
They're all Medicare.
And there used to be a time where, you weren't Medicare primary, but everybody has gone to where if you're able to have Medicare, that becomes your primary.
The stuff on top of this for the full-time elected, how much of a change is there, how much of a savings is there on those proposed changes? Like, I mean, I don't know what the, I assume that it's
Really
summarized
with,
here, but the breakdown here, is that a big change for them? I don't know. For the co-pays and all that, is that a big savings there for them, or what?